So, the question is, how do we change the perception of the name, or yeah, like when someone hears Muhammad, how what can we do to make sure that's a positive perception, not a negative one, inshallah?
Yeah, it's a very good question. I think it's just be a Muslim, a practicing Muslim. Have good akhlaq with people, have good character. Unfortunately, there's something like I might get in trouble saying this, but I'll say it anyway. I always get in trouble. I think there's some kind of I don't know, an element in Muslim majority countries and something in their culture or in our culture uh, that kind of how can I say this, kind of rewards you know um, being sort of a grifter, right? Sort of tricking people, getting away with things. You're clever if you do that, and it's very prevalent, I think. Um, and so I think Americans are not people in the West are not kind of maybe used to that kind of culture. They see it as kind of being two-faced. Um, and so that's one important aspect, is to recognize that there are elements of Muslim culture, and they're not really Muslim, right? They're not Islamic. They're Muslim in the sense that Muslims have these aspects, but it doesn't come from the Sunnah or the Quran. We all know the Hadith. You know, um, whoever takes a bribe, right? Whoever defrauds one of us is not from us. This is a very famous Hadith. But these things are very rampant in Muslim majority countries. So I think it's all about rededicating ourselves to the actual Sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and that's attractive. We know it's attractive, so we believe it's attractive, and it's time tested. So when people hear the name of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, if they have good experiences with Muslims, because Muslims are supposed to exude the Sunnah, and the Sunnah, if it's exuded properly, it's very, very attractive. So that would be my, do your prayers. Prayers are very important. We shouldn't be missing any prayers, and don't underestimate any, even a small act of obedience or disobedience, right? Because we don't know, as Zainul Abidin, he said, Allah concealed his wrath in acts of disobedience, and concealed his mercy, or his rida, his pleasure, in acts of obedience to him, even if it's something small. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is in charge of the atoms in the universe. If you show, as the hadith says, if you come towards Allah a shibr, a handspan, he will come a dhira, a cubit. If you come a cubit, he'll come a fathom. If you walk towards him, he'll run towards you, right? So he will direct things in your life. He'll give you tawfiq. Yeah, um, so just to implement the sunnah. That's the best way.
Okay.
Wallahu a'lam.